Hey everyone, it's Kelsey from Hungry Crafty Kelsey. So today I'm going to come to you with a very fun project that I had a lot of fun making. It is a traveler's notebook embellishment box. So what it looks like this, like a traveler's notebook, but on the inside it is a box and it has little dividing tabs in it, and then you put your little embellishments in there. You can just put random stuff in there. I'm trying to find stuff to throw in there, but I don't have anything around really. So yeah, let's get started with teaching you how to make this. And it even has a little cover to go over it, so all the stuff doesn't fall out. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need to cut down all your paper. I already cut down my paper for the sake of keeping the video shorter, but I wrote down all the measurements for you to take down. And so the cover, you're going to make 7 by 11 inches. The box, this is my box paper, you're going to make 6 3/4 by 8 3/4 inches. And then for your dividers, I have some dividers cut out as well. You're going to make them 2 inches by 3 inches, 2 1/4 inch by 3 inches, and then you're going to cut out 2 pieces of 4 3/4 inch by 3 inches. So, and now we're going to start making our box. Oh, I didn't tell you what the cover measurement is. I forgot to write that down. But you're going to do the cover, this plastic cover that I put over the box. You're going to do 6 13/16 inches by 8 13/16 inches. So if you need help finding out what that is, it is just one teeny tiny notch, the little tiny line right after the 3/4 inch is the 13th of a 13/16 of an inch. So if that helps you out. Okay, so let's start with the cover. So here's my cover. I'm just doing a plain white inside, but here's the outside. I got this paper from Joann Fabrics. It is the Park Lane collection. So for the cover, you are going to score at 5 inches. And because this paper is so thick, it's 110 pounds, I'm just going to do it a couple times. And do 5 inches and 6 inches. So you're just going to do your score marks at 5 and 6 inches. So I did it so much, it folds very easily. So there's that. Okay, and now what you want to do is you want to put it into a laminate sheet. Okay, I'm going to show you how I add a pocket into my traveling notebook. So this is completely optional. You do not have to do this. You can do one of these without a pocket, but like right here, I added a pocket, and that way you can stuff like tags or what have you in it. So I cut down a laminate sheet and I cut a piece that is 2 inches by 7 inches. So I did it together. So I have 2 pieces. I'm going to put one off to the side. So now I have my other piece. I'm going to flip it over so the dull side is on top. I'm going to flip open my laminate sheet and I'm going to align it in here. I'm going to align it to my paper. I'm going to flip it over. So, and you want to make sure, I have like glitter in here. You want to make sure that it doesn't move. So, I am going to be holding my laminate sheet. So now I'm going to go over to my laminator and I'm going to put this in. I will be right back. Okay, so now I have my traveler's notebook all laminated. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to see where I had that. This paper is kind of, I think there's like some stuff stuck into it, but that's okay. So now you're going to take your razor. I have, it's like an X-Acto knife, but this one's a We Are Memory Keeper one. You're going to just very carefully cut on the edge of where you put that laminate sheet. Just very carefully along the line. And there you go. You just want to make sure you don't cut too deep where it gets to the other side. Just lightly cut and you get your pocket. So then you can stuff tags or whatever in there. Okay, so now we're going to get onto the box. You are going to take your 8 3/4 by 6 3/4 sheet of paper, and you are going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. And again, because I'm using this 110-pound cardstock, I have to do it a couple times. So you just keep on scoring at 1 inch on all sides. Okay, so your piece of paper will look like this. You can fold your paper just to make sure that it is folds well. We're going to do some cuts. Okay. Fold your paper, and now we have to do some cuts to make this into a box. So what you want to do is on these corner folds, you're going to cut right up to where the folds meet. You're going to do that having it face, so you're going to cut along the short end. Till the folds meet. You're going to do that on all 4 sides. Okay. And now you're just going to take your glue. I'm just going to use some tape, some of this ripped tape. If I were taking my time, I would use a better glue adhesive, but just because I want to make it so this video isn't too long, I'm just going to do this. So now you're just going to take your corners and you're going to meet them up together. So you glue each of those tabs that you just created. Ugh, jeez. I'm horrible at this tape. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what your box will look like. It's about an inch box. Well, it is an inch box because you did an inch on all 4 sides. And now we're going to do the tabs that go inside of the box. So you're going to take these tabs and you're going to go on the 3-inch side and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch. And you're going to do that for all of your tabs on the 3-inch side. So you can see on the 2-inch tab, I'm doing it at 1/2 inch, at 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch. Same for this one. I cut this one at 2.5, but you really want 2.25 inch. 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch. I'm going to finish up scoring these and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I folded up all my tabs. So I left one not folded just so I could show you. So you're going to want to put adhesive at least on one side of these tabs. So on the inside, I should say. So you're going to want to take the adhesive off, the paper off. Usually I would use red tape because red tape is super strong, but I actually ran out of it and I need to get some more. And this is okay. So you would just fold your tab in half, and then you're going to fold the 2 folded lines up. And now what you want to do, I'm going to try to get this out of the way. I have all these glue pieces in the way. Now you're going to want to take off the adhesive tabs. If you're using a glue stick or like a craft glue like this, then you can do so. I'm just doing this because I have to hold things in place when I use a wet glue like that. So I'm going to take all the adhesive tape off of these tabs and I will be right back. Okay, so I took the adhesive backing off of the tabs, all but one, only because I'm going to show you how I put the tabs in. So for the first tab, I like to make it so this tab overlaps this tab, just so I can make the most out of the space, because otherwise it just doesn't, you're going to use less space if you don't overlap it. You're going to make the spaces smaller, I should say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one down first. This one is the one that I took the tape backing off of it. So I'm just going to put, using this as a guide, I'm going to put this down like so. And now I can take the backing off of the tape here, so I can now place this tape down. So, I'm sorry it takes me so long to take off this backing. I need nails, but I hate having nails. So, okay. So now I have those taken off. I'm going to try to place this in the middle, about in the middle. And there. You could keep your box like this. I just like to make more dividers. So I'm going to take, this is the 2 1/4 inch one. I'm going to take that tab and I'm going to put it right about here. Trying to make this 2 even pieces. And then this one is the 2 inch. I need to cut this one down a little bit. This is the 2 inch tab. So I'm just going to cut it down just a little bit because it's a little big for that space. And I'm going to put it about right here. Because that's how I like to have my embellishment box set up. Okay. Now I'm going to glue the box to the traveler's notebook. So that's when I'm going to take this glue. This is tacky glue. I'm going to put glue all over the back of the traveler's notebook. I mean, all over the back of the box. Apparently I can't speak. When I do these videos, I forget how to talk. Because I'm not used to it. So you're going to put it about so. So you can close it. You don't see the box. Your goal is you want to be able to close it and not see the ends of the box. Okay. Now I have to make the cover for the box. So I have this. This is actually an overhead projector sheet that I cut down. Like I said, I did it 8 13/16 by 6 13/16. I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the box, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch on each side. So we're going to basically have, and the reason you need to do it just at like 1/16 of an inch bigger is because it needs to fit over tightly, but if you do it the same size as the box, it's not going to fit over very well. So I have the sheet. I'm going to fold over on the lines. So I'm going to fold over on the lines and I'm going to cut the tabs like I did with the box. Alright, so I folded the cover all around and I cut the tabs and I just glued them. You can kind of see the glue. But I just stuck a couple things in the box quickly just so you get an idea of what you're supposed to do with it. Then you just add the cover. And that way the items won't fall out easily. And this cover, it fits very snugly and perfect. So what you would do next is you would put a hole right here and you would string some cord through it. I don't know where I put my cord. I just had a piece of cord, but I guess I lost it. So I did about a 12-inch cord, and you just want to tie the end. And I have a hole punch that I usually punch a hole in the middle, but for some reason it is missing. Of course, but I am going to be using something else to make that hole. I'm going to just use one of these. So you take about, that's not the center, about the center, you want to put a hole. So if you don't have a hole punch, I guess this is a good way to make your hole. Or if you don't have a hole punch that goes that far into the paper, then this is a good way to do it. Then you take your string that it's about 12 inches, and I tied it about an inch up just to make it easier to tie. You're going to put this in your hole. And I'm just going to put a little fun thing in there so you can see it. See how the pocket works? See how the pocket works? And there you have it. Here's your Traveler's Notebook embellishment box. It's so cute and perfect. And I'm so excited to do these for the embellishment box swap. Of course, I'm going to fill mine up more than this. I just did this quickly. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to comment below. And that will be it for now. I will see you later. Have a nice day.